Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Europa Universalis for the White Elephant campaign. So, I just wrote my log entry. I keep a spreadsheet of notes and everything I'm recording and blah 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 blah. And I just put the log entry for the last episode and I put down, I believe I said Ava going to war. Oh no, accept the alliance with Ava, turn the tide of war, screwed by AI peace deal again. That basically sums it up. There's no reason that this is not a part of our sovereign territory. None whatsoever. It is wildly annoying. I can abandon my core? That's a dumb idea. It is wildly annoying that we had turned the tide of that battle. We could have won that war. But the AI wimped out. I'm not sure I want to enter any other wars unless I'm the dominant partner. Because... we should not have left that a war. So I think the only way I'm going to enjoy continuing to play this game is if I basically treat all of this land as lost until I go out and explore, find a Western power, westernize, and come back and just kick the crap out of everybody. I think that's the only way that I'm going to be able to mentally handle dealing with this rubbish. Honestly. So we're just going to focus on exploration. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a fun old time. Alright. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. Are they going to lose the embargo finally since we have a peace deal? No. Apparently not. What do you want? Fine. Military access doesn't bother me. It doesn't tie up a slot, and I don't really care about your petty wars. Do what you need. Champa has no diplomacy? How can that be? They literally have nothing going on with their kingdom right now. How can that be? Is there a bug there? Everybody else has stuff going on. Oh, finally it went away. I was wondering about that. I get better spy defense or prestige. I don't plan on fabricating any claims in the next 5 years. I guess I'm doing it right now. Oh, okay. It's an offer. I really want this to get done. The missionary ending would be nice as well. I think Chaya is almost done with their fervor. Not yet. 2 more years yet for that. Might be time to go exploring. We're making money. I mean, I'm horribly in debt. Horribly in debt. I have 351 debt. That's pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Not ideal. I kind of feel like some more base tax in the capital. I'm not ahead of time, but, you know, that's still okay. We are getting more money from our trade now, which is good. We will take the next idea, but after that, we may not. Global settler increase is kind of nice, though. It's the tariffs that don't really bother me. We might take 2 more and then try and focus on tech. Although, if I'm going to westernize, I don't really need to tech up too quickly because it'll be tougher to find Western people to tech against. Going this way is going to be the best. Once I get that 3rd tech, this will probably be the next colony. Yeah. We'll have to do that, I think. We don't have supply there yet, but we will. Oh, are you kidding? Oh, I knew about that war. Woohoo! Welcome to the fold. Still 0.1 unrest there, huh? Oh, because the missionary will ticket the month. Yep, there it goes. At least -5 at this point, if not higher. -5.86. Beautiful. So these Sunni zealots will start ticking down. It shows 0.8% in Chaya now. Okay. Well, we'll just take our whole army and park them down there, and what, 20% of 11 will be minus, that'll be worth 2, so it's half a point of unrest reduction. And it's only at 0.8, if I recall seeing. 0.9, so that'll slow it down plenty. Alright! The laws of Ayutthaya. Pali law is generally practiced in one form or another in many Buddhist countries, and especially among the Theravada ones. While these laws are not collected and written down by the states themselves, they do vary from country to country, and at times a collection will have to be updated or renewed. A wise monk has undertaken such a collection recently in Ayutthaya and has produced an updated version of one of the most commonly used law collections in our country. As the collection itself builds upon actual cases, it can, however, be seen as quite an up-to-date commentary on the rulings of me. So excellent, promote these laws, which gives me 10 karma, which I think we're going way too high on karma, if I recall. We are too high on karma, but it would also give us 10 prestige. As our ruler has been fair to his subjects, this collection of laws respects poverty and will increase our prestige. Okay, or I can say, let us do what we can to stop this from spreading, to lose 10 karma, which brings me into all of our nice bonuses. So, it kind of seems ridiculous, but we're going to do it anyway. Alright, let's reduce this revolt risk. Excuse me. Unrest. Pustin will be well formed if we want to attack Malacca. We have maxed out our relations with Patani. Okay, we'll recall that diplomat. We have other things to do. Because we're not going to bring them in peacefully. No, not with -31. Because I could get... Oh, now it's even worse, so... Nope! Still, that doesn't do anything to the local troops are nothing. My maintenance is that low. Oh yeah, my maintenance is completely off. How much money am I making per month right now? 2. Alright, so we can go up a little bit higher then. We can go up to like here. We're still making some money. We are starting to actually reinforce now. And it did lower unrest enough that it should slow that down considerably. Yeah, so that's perfectly fine. In a couple of years, in 1 year actually, the mercenary will be, or mercenary, the missionary will be able to work there, so that will help. And we're over halfway to our colony in Banca. Do we go for Australia right away? Or do we try and go west to end up with Portugal? Knowing Portugal might try and kick my ass. I feel like getting buddy-buddy with them might be the better answer. Just to westernize. I mean, there's too much to be said about westernization. I'm making 21 points a month. So I could sustain westernization probably. What's my national unrest? -2. Well, I mean, westernization, what, brings it up by 4? 5, maybe? I don't remember what tab it is to westernize. There it is. +5. Yeah, that's significant. We'll have to spend 300 admin power just to bring us back up to stable. It's going to be expensive. It's worth it in the long run, but it's going to be expensive. Alright. Would you vassalize? Negative 38. No matter what, I'm going to have negative 30. I can only gain 24 more, which would still leave me at negative 7. So negative 7 is not going to do it. Well, no, because then we'll get bonuses for royal marriage. What is the bonus for royal marriage? 10? 15? Royal marriage is 10. It's possible. But if I try this and I fail, well, they may cease to exist now anyway. Malacca is in here. Let's just see what's going on, because I don't want to get drawn into this war that they are losing. Yeah, I mean, it looks like Malacca is going to take them back. So they appear to be a lost cause, but I believe I keep the claim. So I'll have 2 claims against Malacca. Malacca's alliance chain looks like what? Patani and Sayak. Oh, because they're gone. Sayak won. Alright, let's take a look. Patani has no troops right now. Sayak has 9,500. They're over their force limit, so they'll come down to 9. But it doesn't mean they're willing to go up above it, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Malacca has 16,000. They're over by 3, but again, they're willing to go above it. So their force limit would be 22. I mean, my force limit is, I think, 22, although I lost a province, so it's still 22. They have more troops than I do at the moment. I have better manpower. How much in the manpower hole am I? Yeah, not enough. So I'm 43. I'm 3,900 in the hole. I mean, I could take them. If I needed to, I could take them out. It would have been nicer to vassalize these guys, but they're going to lose. I mean, oh yeah, they breached the walls. Oh no, apparently not. It just changes the graphic when they get high enough. So they're going to lose, which is not great. Look at those colonists ticking up. I just watched it. Give me more colonists. We might just try and colonize Palembang next. It would give me a border with Sayak is the only problem. And they're not colonizing, so why would I get in the way of that? I could colonize this little island. It's another 3 development, although it's base tax. So I don't know. Hey, I don't know what this is going to translate into, actually. It was 3. All right, now we're at 1.8. So what's it going to do when it's actually done? I don't know. We'll have to see. I haven't seen anybody colonize since Common Sense has come out. Because obviously 3 development would be useless. 2 more months and I can start converting Chaya to the one true and proper Theravada. What are you blockading? Malacca is against Sayak. They're allied with Sayak. What are we doing here? Pasai. Pasai, the seeking and conquest of Rokan. Accommodation with the natives, that's good. Natives lose a ferocity. I don't know what that really does. Honestly, I probably should, but I don't. What's it say? How hard is the damage bonus? Well, that's okay. I'm still trying to figure out this war. So Sayak is attacking Rokan. It's funny that all this time of peace, and now we're going to be attacked by the natives. Funny. I am kind of worried about that, actually. Hold on. We're going to lose this battle and be stack wiped. It's not going to be in time, I don't think. it was barely in time. That was very nearly a risky thing. Wow. Okay. We can't sustain this, obviously. We don't make near enough money to do everything I'm trying to do. Reinforcement is just expensive. I may need to just consolidate these bad boys. And then at some point get a better computer, because this is driving me just up the wall. Why is this not sorted by... I don't know. Bank loan. Of course it is. I can convert Chaya finally. I kind of feel like I want the Sunni zealots to tick down a little bit before I do that. So let's let that happen. We'll save some money soon because this colony will be done. We're up to a 49% chance every month, so that's something. I've got 2 diplomats that are doing nothing. Are you still in war? No, you're not. So do I try and peacefully bring you in, or do I try and conquer you? How close are we to vassalization? Alright, so let's pause for a second. We currently have -1 reason? Oh, well then, yeah. I mean, absolutely, we try and bring you in peacefully. So, I've got 71 right now. I can get 3 more. It takes me up to 74. Plus 75 for the alliance and the royal marriage. It's 140-something. I'm not sure I can get high enough to actually get them in. Let's try it. Soften alliance. See if they actually send the royal marriage. That would be nice. Serve ruler older? Yeah, not by much, but yeah. What's my mission? Oh, right, the city. Gives me local development costs. Well, that's nice. Tech is progressing. They're not going to offer the royal marriage on their own, apparently. I'm not going to start converting them yet. Oh, the rebels are gone. Alright, give them 1 more month tick to be gone. And then we'll do this. We'll send the missionary. It's only going to take 2 years. So in October, we'll click this out. Alright, send the mercenary. Or, mercenary. I keep saying that. Send the missionary. I have unrest. Yes, I know this. This is acceptable. The Sunni zealots started over, so that's okay. I can't afford the maintenance costs of this for much longer. So let's bring our maintenance down to half. Actually, let's bring it down just enough to give me a positive bank balance. Boy, I wish that tooltip didn't cover up the balance. Alright, cool. That gives me enough there. I don't know why you're not going for the royal marriage, but fine, I'll send it. Improvements in government technology. I can gain inflation to gain admin points, or just gain 10. Well, inflation is already too high. Alright, I have a royal marriage now. And now they will accept vassalization if I get them up to 190. So, I get 3 more. It takes me to 149. So how do I get 41 more opinion? I get 21 or 25 from a gift. I can proclaim a guarantee. That gets me 10, I think. So it takes me up to 1 something. Alright, well, we're going to improve relations, obviously. Just to top that out. So that'll max that out. up to something. We're going to get another 3. That's going up by 2. That's fine. So we do that. We could proclaim a guarantee. We can offer access. I think that gives them points. I think. Does that give me positive? I don't remember. We'll have to try it just to see. So we'll proclaim a guarantee. So we're at 148. That takes me way more than 149. So just gotta wait for the month to tick, obviously. Yeah, that was 10. So guarantee is 10. I need 41 more. 25, so I need 16 more somehow. How do I get to 16 more? Transfer trade power? It's a possibility. We're going to try every trick in the book I can to get them up to 190. Peaceful integration is the way to go. We're going to maintain him for now, because I still have a second diplomat. We're going to try and work out a transfer trade power. Maintain him, please. Let's see. We're going to try and get as much as I possibly can. And I don't remember the exact ratio of this. So 51 is okay. Let's do 50 just so I don't screw it up. Well, 51 is okay. So transfer trade power, I think this is going to give me 10 opinion. Let's see, we're at 159. We go up to 169, so that gives me 10. Alright, which is good actually. That gives me a little more money, which is nice. So I still need 21, and I can give them a gift for 25. Alright, so good. So on the 9th of April, we'll send them a gift. Then we will offer them vassalization, and there we go. In 9 more days, we will have worked to integrate somebody, and we'll just call the video there. It's going to happen in 9 days. We'll start off the next video with that. I'm not going to forget in the 2 seconds it takes to switch over to the next video. And I hope you enjoyed this one. I think peace is going to be our way. We're going to have to just try and peacefully integrate when I can. War is not going to be the option, certainly not to the north. I mean, I might be able to take out Malacca, but that's tough to say. I definitely am going to try to increase our colonialism, but we need to make some money first, I think. Try and get out of debt before we go too far into the colonial game, because we know that's why Scotland failed. Obviously, Scotland didn't fail, but their empire failed because they ran out of money, trying to colonize too much. So if you liked it, please do click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything that's going on. And until next time, cheers!